Good morning. It is Sunday morning, my day off, and I have a mess. Sorta. Alright, back on the boat motor, trying to get this thing cranked up. I did get it fired yesterday. Me and my son fooled with it. Can force it to fire. Put a little bit of carburetor cleaner in the intake and it will crank. And run for a little bit, as long as you squirt tiny bits in there. The water pump does work. So I'm trying to narrow this down. I've got all the fuel system cleaned out except for this EVSEAEIO, whatever it is. This thing here, I've drained it twice from the plug down here, but still I'm getting fuel everywhere except here. I know it's dark down there. Hang on, where'd my light go? Hang on. I found another filter here that I didn't know was there, and I just cleaned that out. It was full of nasty fuel. This line here goes to the, around here to the fuel injectors, which are right here. And I took the top one out. It looks perfect, very clean. It's not getting any fuel. Goes in here to that thing, and then it goes off to the injectors. But it's not getting fuel from there, from right here, this little black box here. Not getting fuel from there to the injectors. So there's not a lot of good videos on this, but there are a few where guys take these things off and clean them out really good. And I'm thinking that could be the case, because every time I open a line down this end, if you've ever smelled rotten gas, you know, nasty several-year-old gas, that's what it smelled like. But it's clean everywhere else. So I'm going to take this off very carefully. It's only 3 little bolts holding it on there. I don't think I have to take the bottom skirt off. And take this thing apart and see what's going on. Because there's another fuel pump in here, I believe. And 2 or 3 screens, system of screens in there. Which if that fuel has, I know it has, varnished and gummed up, that very well could be it. So I'm gonna get started with that. I can't do all that and run the camera too, so when I get it off, I'll show you what it looks like. Maybe, as long as I don't break something. All right, we got it off the motor. See, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws holding the top down. So we'll I'm gonna go very slow, very careful. Take that off and see what's inside there. And I'm having to be extra careful because I've never fooled with one of these. I've never even seen one until I got this motor. So there we go, learning experience. I'm pretty sure there's another fuel pump in there, a high pressure pump. The other one works, the other fuel pump on the back, I've already checked it for sure. So it's got to be in here, is why it's not getting fuel to the injector. So let me put you on the tripod and we'll see what I can figure out. Alrighty, got it unbolted here. Haven't took it off yet. Let's take it off together and see what we've got. Oh boy, what a mess. That is the other fuel pump. Like a float valve. Yep, see all the rust. There's a good chance that fuel pump is bad. So it'll have to be cleaned up. Have to test it and see. I may have to get a hold of a electronics expert. We'll see. Alright, let's lay this right here. And the bottom of that bowl, I don't know if you can see down in there, is even though I drained it a couple times, it is very, very, very nasty in there, in the bottom. It's like a buildup. This rust, I'm pretty sure, is what ethanol fuel causes in small engines. Which, that's, pour it all over me. And that's what's in it now, because that's what I got. But once I get it going, I'm going to switch to the non-ethanol. There's a couple of stations here you can get it. Very expensive, but it's expensive anyway. So let me take this outside and drain it off in a little can that I got. And I think there's a screen down in there. Yep, there's a screen in there. I did see a guy on YouTube do that. Yep, it's full of rust. Bottom is completely clogged up. I think I could spray this down with some carburetor cleaner and just clean it up. Remember that side. Yeah, it goes in like that. And I'll spray this out and clean it up too. Alright, let me do the easy part first, and then we'll look at this fuel pump again. I'm quite sure that's bad. We have found the problem, I'm pretty sure. Well, okay everybody, I'm confident that this fuel pump is bad. I fixed up some jumper wires on a 12-volt battery and directly hooked it, and I get a spark off the ground. It will not run. I don't think there's any point in trying to, I don't even know if you can take these apart and fix them. It feels very heavy to me, like it shouldn't be that heavy. And that is, feels like sand, like a fine sand all over it. See that? I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not, but anyway, the screen on the bottom, you can sort of see through it now, but since it's apart, I may as well see if I can order a whole rebuild kit. New pump, new screen. I think the float will be okay unless one comes with it. So that's the scary part. Let me look that up, and we'll see how much it is and see if I'm able to get it right now or not. But that has got to be the problem. The other, it's got a low pressure fuel pump on back of the motor that pumps fuel from the tank through the filter through the tank to this piece, and this high pressure pump pumps fuel from here, from there to the fuel injectors. It goes to another filter and goes around to the injector port. Sounds like a weird design to me, but that's what it is. So let me go look up some parts, and we'll close with that, because I know almost surely I can order one way cheaper than I can get one local. So I'll let you know how much that's going to be, and be back in a little bit. All right, that'll do it for today. I cleaned it up trying to find some numbers on there. I couldn't really find anything, but I did look it up. They go from over $200 down to $20, and several of the expensive ones and the $20 ones come from the same place, and they look exactly the same. It's the same picture. So guess what I did? I got the $20 one. So it'll be here in a few days. So I think by Thursday it said. But for now, I'll just put this back together, just set it in place, because we don't want nothing to happen to this gasket here. And it does come with a new screen and everything on it down here. So when I get ready to put it back together, I'll finish cleaning this up real good. We'll clean up that float. put it in there the right way. There we go. Now I'm going to start my screws back in there so I don't lose them. Yeah, I better put that back in there too. Little thing that covered the electrical connections there. Alright, now I'm going to go pick up all the tools off the boat. Get them put away for now. And I have plenty more to do today. So there we go. Part 1 of the 4-stroke fuel pump project replacement. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll see y'all one of these days soon.